CV90, Sweden's answer to modern warfare and, honestly, a vehicle that has stirred up plenty of debate. Some call it a masterpiece of engineering, others label it an unnecessary flex. But here's the question. What's so special about the CV90? Why has this armored beast earned a place in 10 countries, including NATO members? And, more controversially, why is it becoming a crucial piece of Ukraine's military arsenal? The CV90 isn't another armored vehicle. It's rewriting the rules of warfare. Designed in Sweden, this infantry fighting vehicle is at the center of a battlefield in Ukraine. Here's the kicker. It's pushing boundaries, with reports suggesting its involvement in advancements toward Russia's Kursk Oblast. That's right. CV90 is going toe-to-toe with Russia's T-90 tanks and reshaping military strategies. So, what makes the CV90 so special? Why are NATO countries scrambling to add it to their arsenals? And why has it become a hot topic in military debates? Stick around as we unpack why some call it the ultimate weapon, while others see it as a threat too powerful for its good. The story of the Combat Vehicle 90, CV90, or Stridsfordon 90 in Swedish, begins in the early 1980s during the height of the Cold War. At the time, Sweden needed a vehicle that could thrive in the country's challenging subarctic environment while meeting modern battlefield demands. And when you're stuck with a neighbor like Russia, the goal is always to create a capable vehicle that outclasses the bully next door. As the saying goes, in Sweden's military industry, every piece of equipment has one job: to be better than the Russians. In 1983, the Swedish Army was demanding more than just a workhorse, a vehicle that combines mobility, firepower, and protection. By 1985, a dedicated team of engineers and experts from the Swedish Armed Forces, the Swedish Defense Materiel Administration, FMV, and industry heavyweights, Hägglunds and Bofors, joined forces. Their goal was to create a highly versatile and unified combat vehicle. This effort led to the development of prototypes, including the CV9040 and CV9025. Interestingly, while both designs were promising, only the CV9040 finished production after rigorous testing from 1988 to 1991. In 1994, the first CV90s rolled off the production line and entered service with the Swedish Army. From the beginning, the CV90 was a standout. Its innovative design didn't just meet Sweden's needs, it set a new benchmark for infantry fighting vehicles. Over time, the platform evolved through 4 distinct versions, or marks, from CV90 Mark 0 to CV90 Mark 4, each improving on the last to adapt to changing demands and technologies. Fast forward to today, and the CV90 is in service in 10 countries, including NATO members. More than 1,400 vehicles have been built across 17 variants, showing just how much demand there is for this adaptable machine. But seriously, what makes this military vehicle so special that multiple nations have lined up to get their hands on it? Is it the ultimate choice, or are we just falling for the hype? Let's take a closer look at its specs. Measuring approximately 22 feet in length, 10 feet in width, and standing just over 9 feet tall, it strikes an imposing figure. Despite its bulk, the CV90 is surprisingly agile, reaching up to 43 miles per hour, thanks to its automatic Perkins X300 transmission. Its torsion bar, or active suspension, allows it to handle a range of 560 miles on smooth roads and 200 miles in tougher conditions. The CV90's protection systems are equally remarkable. Its frontal armor can withstand hits from 30mm armor-piercing rounds, while its all-around defense protects against 14.5mm rounds. The CV90 exceptionally lives up to its name when it comes to firepower. The Swedish version includes the 40mm Bofors autocannon, which is known for its accuracy and capacity to engage infantry and light armored vehicles. Yet, some versions have the Cockerel XC8 turret fitted with a 120mm mortar, or possibly a 105mm or 120mm cannon for more firepower. Thanks to its secondary weaponry, which includes machine guns, grenade launchers, and Spike anti-tank missiles, the CV90 may be used in a variety of combat situations. Do you think the CV90's design is revolutionary, or are there better alternatives? Let's discuss this in the comments below. When it comes to the CV90's seamless operation, don't be fooled. This isn't just some basic combat vehicle. No, it's packed with advanced features that elevate it far beyond the ordinary. At its core, the CV90 is a jack of all trades, designed to handle diverse roles like troop transport, reconnaissance, and even anti-aircraft missions. This versatility allows it to excel in various combat scenarios, whether it's operating in dense forests or patrolling open plains. What makes it even more remarkable is its ability to evolve. As battlefield requirements change, the CV90 has adapted through multiple variants, each offering upgrades that enhance its protection, mobility, and overall effectiveness. Let's start with its protection capabilities. The CV90's newer versions boast protection from 30mm armor-piercing, fin-stabilized discarding sabot rounds. The option to add ceramic applique armor, like Mexus, enhances its defense against IEDs and anti-tank munitions. In addition, cage armor and a spall liner provide extra defense, protecting the crew from directed bombs and explosives. Not just this, but for added safety, some variants even incorporate the Iron Fist Active Protection System APS, which is designed to neutralize incoming projectiles and missiles before they hit. Its thin profile and heat-absorbing filters, which lower its radar and infrared signatures, are also designed for stealth. This means the vehicle can adapt to high-risk environments without sacrificing the safety of its crew. Speaking of crew safety, the CV90 is built for combat efficiency. It houses a 3-person crew consisting of a commander, gunner, and driver, with space for 7 to 8 additional troops. Despite the tight quarters, it is a functional setup, ensuring seamless operation during missions. Then there's the tech. The CV90 Mark III is equipped with a digital electronic architecture, featuring CAN buses and networks that enable real-time data sharing between other combat units. Its group of automatic defensive aids is radical. It can identify threats and react by activating the main gun, pop smoke, or giving the driver evasive route instructions. This level of connectivity keeps the crew informed and ready to act. Next, mobility is another area where the CV90 dominates the battlefield. Based on the Formula One technology, it provides stability on rough terrain, increasing speed by up to 40% and reducing crew fatigue. This versatility ensures that it can travel efficiently in any setting because of its quiet movement, high ground clearance, and hybrid electric power options. Finally, the CV90's adaptability is truly remarkable thanks to its modular design. It can be easily configured for a variety of missions, such as an armored personnel carrier, ambulance, or command vehicle, providing unmatched flexibility on the battlefield. This allows it to quickly adjust to different combat needs, ensuring it remains an essential asset in various roles. But its capabilities don't end there. The CV90 also has cutting-edge infrared camouflage technology. This advanced system can be tailored to copy the appearance of everyday objects, like buildings or trees, making it nearly invisible to thermal imaging, radar, and even the naked eye. By seamlessly blending into its surroundings, the CV90 not only stays hidden but also gains a tactical edge that's difficult for enemies to counter. While these advanced features sound impressive, the real test comes when it's put into action during a battle. And that's exactly what the CV90 is facing in Ukraine. Well, the situation in Ukraine is giving us some surprising answers. Let's dive into how the CV90's capabilities are playing out on the front lines, and how it's reshaping the course of the conflict. But before we dive into the CV90's role in Ukraine, make sure to like this video if you're interested in military tech and want more content like this. The deployment of Sweden's CV90 infantry fighting vehicles in Ukraine has significantly changed the dynamics of the ongoing conflict with Russia. In January 2023, Sweden committed to sending up to 50 CV90 vehicles to support Ukraine's efforts to defend against the Russian invasion. By June 2023, these advanced vehicles had reached the front lines, particularly in the eastern Donbas region around Bakhmut, providing both a tactical advantage and a morale boost for Ukrainian forces. The CV90 has proven to be a reliable and resilient asset on the battlefield. Despite facing intense combat conditions, including strikes from Lancet drones and anti-tank mines, the vehicle's design has withstood considerable damage, with Ukrainian crew members surviving such incidents without fatalities. Around September 2023, several CV90s had been damaged, but no lives were lost, underscoring the vehicle's safety features and durability. The Ukrainian 93rd Mechanized Brigade, in particular, has effectively used the CV90 for key operations, such as defending Vovchansk during the 2024 Kharkiv offensive, showcasing its flexibility and effectiveness in different combat situations. The vehicle autocannon is capable of indirect fire up to 7 kilometers, making it a formidable asset in both offensive and defensive operations. Furthermore, Its Barracuda camouflage system enhances its survivability by masking its thermal and infrared signatures, making it nearly invisible during nighttime missions. The adaptability of the CV90, coupled with its impressive firepower, has played a significant role in shifting the game on the battlefield. As a result, Russia's T-90M tanks, once seen as a dominant force, are now being forced to rethink their strategies, often retreating from confrontations with the CV90. The vehicle's advanced targeting systems, such as laser rangefinders and third-generation thermal imaging, ensure accuracy, providing Ukrainian forces with a significant edge in precision strikes. The collaboration between Ukraine and Sweden is set to continue with plans to produce up to 1,000 new CV90s, ensuring a steady supply of these vital assets. As Ukrainian soldiers press on with their mission to reclaim their homeland, the CV90 will remain an integral part of their arsenal, reshaping the nature of modern warfare with its blend of agility, firepower, and survivability. One thing is for sure, though, the CV90's impact on modern warfare is undeniable, whether you love it or hate it. What's your take on it? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more such insights. Until next time, stay informed and stay vigilant.